When I started the company, I was 20 years old. In that time, we worked more for restaurants, bars, which needed a certain kind of ambience, a certain kind of theming, which was normally not done by interior companies. So we came up with these crazy sketches, go to a bar owner and said, we can refurbish your whole place. And then somebody introduced me to the theme park industry, actually. And that really opened my eyes. I thought, wow, I can do here much more bigger stuff than I do for these restaurants, retail stores. That is really interesting. So I started to pursue getting jobs from amusement parks and theme parks. It has been always our goal to go into projects and make more out of it than everybody could expect. Things come alive because it's not only producing theming and decors here, it's also integrating media, light, sound, smells. So the whole atmosphere needs to be right.
We're not only technical designers within the company, there's also graphic designers and visual designers. And then we all sit together and we brainstorm on whatever the assignment is. Then the visual artists will start sketching out things. We, as technical designers, will set up 3D models as volume studies. By the end of your concept design, you have sort of tested it by putting it in 3D and making floor plans and some first models. We'll start making detailed drawings of every wall, every floor, every ceiling, and then we'll start putting material codes, color codes, so it's super clear what the final look is going to be. And we will present it to the client. We know that we can also make it for the budget they have provided us.
We also collaborate with multiple partners, but also in-house different departments. And for that we use Vectorworks to put all of the puzzle pieces together.
Yeah, it's one giant puzzle. Internally, we all use the same program, so that makes it very easy to work together. So we have, sort of the central hub there. We're very flexible with whatever they send us. We can export in many different formats. The client, they can pretty much send us every kind of file type. That data can also all be loaded into the Vectorworks model.
People, work in such a nice harmony together that they motivate each other to even get much more out of the budget or out of the design by adding that little extra.
The main reason for us to switch to Vectorworks is that we could have 2D and 3D in one program. So whatever we model in 3D, if one of my colleagues says, I need a floor plan or I need a quick elevation, that's very easy to do now.
During the production, if we have any problems, we can easily go back to our designers and say, hey, can we solve that in a different way?
We extract all sorts of documents that will better communicate with people that maybe they don't have the same vision, but they are very important because they are the ones who need to understand the designs to be able to build it.
Yeah, if you look at Vectorworks, it was actually a choice we made to transform from another big brand to Vectorworks a couple of years ago. Since that time, I think it really speed up our whole design process.
At the moment, I'm really a fan of all the sculpting tools because I for a project, I have to design this weird shop that has all sort of crazy elements on the outside. We have to make those. So if I want to make a wonky tower somewhere or a slanted roof with crooked poles underneath, I would have to hand draw this. So that's what I'm trying to figure out at the moment. And it already starts looking really nicely.
For me, smart work tools are all sorts of tools that Vectorworks provide me. The subdivision tool, for instance, is a great way of modeling organic shapes, but still have full control of their dimensions and be very accurate with the end result. Another tool that I really like is the deform tool, because most of the times we start with straight objects, let's say a roof or a wall, and later on we can easily deform it and predict or simulate how that building would age, and Another thing that is very convenient for us, we can always go back inside the model and take some steps back in case there's a change.
We always say here, we make an artist impression, we show it to the client, and then at the end of the road we take the same artist impression, we look at the project, is it quite same? Perfect, good job.